Hey everybody, today let's look into a semi-structured data type within Snowflake, especially the JSON variant. Now let's talk about the syntax of JSON variant. Uh, so it would have, curly braces like this, and then it would have a key, and then it would have a value. Okay, the way you would read it is this key corresponds to this value. For instance, if the key's name is country, its corresponding value would be Germany or Sweden or any other country. Okay, so this is your regular JSON structure. And what we're going to do is create a table with the variant data type that can handle JSON, insert values into it, and see if we can extract insights out of it. Okay. So the first step is we create a table with the variant data type. So let's get our query from here. So I'm in the LangChain database on the Tableau schema, and let me refresh. So the Tableau schema got refreshed and it's got 3 tables. And now we're going to create another table called JSON demo, and it's got the variant data type and the column names JSON blob. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit the run button. The table successfully got created. Let's refresh, and we see the JSON demo table here. Let's try to query it to see if there's any data in there. There shouldn't be any. So the query produced no results. Okay. One thing I wanted to mention before inserting data into a table with a blob variant is Snowflake does not support the regular insertion. Okay, so this is Snowflake's official documentation here. Regularly you would do insert into table name and values. You have to replace that with insert into table, and you should do a select, and you should plug in your JSON using the parse JSON function and your key value pair. So that's the little bit of a difference that we need to take into account. Now with that being said, let me show you the JSONs I have here. So I'm going to take a JSON from here. Let's plug it into our JSON parser so it's helpful to understand it. So we've got first name here Tom, last name here Mike, and location key has uh, two values here, city and country, and country and city have two more values. So it's just not key and value, it's key and value. And then age, similar thing, age has year, and then age also has month. If you see it on a JSON style, you'd know. So let's paste it here. And so this is your first name and last name. There's a key here, there's a value here, and then there's a key here, there's a value here. And then let's focus on this one. There's a key here, there's no value here. Instead, there's another key. Okay, and meaning two keys. There's a city key and country key, and they in turn have values here. Okay, it could be a little bit confusing, but that's the power of JSON. It could do recurring stuff like this, and then we could break down key into city into street name, and then we could break down street name into street number and things like that. So this is the power of JSON. Let me make it a little bit bigger so you folks can see it. Okay, now back to our structure again. First name Tom, last name Mike, location. Location is broken down into city and country, and it's got two values, and then this one's got two values. What we're going to do is try to insert this little bit complicated JSON into our JSON demo table. Again, we're not going to use the regular way. We're going to use the way that's recommended by Snowflake for JSON. So let's go here and copy and understand how we can create or populate values. So we've got the JSON payload here, and it should go under brackets, and then we should have parse JSON. And then on a normal case, we'd probably add a comma here and come up with the next set of data. But here we have to do a union all and the next set of data and union all and next set of data. So that's the change we have to do here. And all we have to do is, choose everything and hit the run button, and we get that 3 rows have been inserted. Let's do a select star, and yes, we have our JSON blob column, and then it looks like this, which is not easily queryable or readable, but it looks like this. And same with all the other JSON blobs. Now Snowflake has ways to query this data. So it's pretty simple. So let's go here and copy it. So we do a select from the table JSON demo, okay? And JSON demo has the column called JSON blob, okay? So JSON blob, and we have this colon here. So JSON blob dot last name, okay? And it's case sensitive, so make sure you give the accurate case. So JSON blob dot first name, JSON blob dot location. Here it's JSON blob dot location dot city, okay? So let's see how this works. So when I hit the run button, we have last name, first name, location, and city. Okay, now let's say if you want country out of it, all you have to do is hit a comma. The parent column name is JSON blob, and what you want is country. Country is under location, so we have to go hierarchically. So let's do location, another colon, and then we have to give country with the C uppercase, otherwise it wouldn't work. Let's cast it as a string because it's a lot of text. So we have country here. Let's try to run it, and then we get country here. Okay, now let's try to do some data transformation here. So let's say you want first name and last name together and call it as full name. All you have to do is copy your last name here, use the pipe symbol, and then copy your first name here, and it's between pipe symbol. Let's do and let's call it full name. Let's see if this works. And yes, we've got full name with the double hyphens. Yes, we've got full name listed here. What I'm trying to convey here is, look how semi-structured this is, and look how structured your full name is. And this is what I wanted to convey. And let's say you wanted to know the average age in this table. That's easy too. So what we would do is take the age key, and then we would extract a year out of it, and then subtract our current year with the year, and then just use average after we transform the age to something like this. Instead of a string, we would do it as a cast it as a number. So this is some of the powerful logics you can use on semi-structured data within Snowflake. Thank you.